Hi everyone, Matt Winterly here. Today's video is a quick market report for December 2018. This is more of a year-end report where I'm going to mainly focus on current mortgage interest rates and where they're headed, then some key real estate market statistics, mainly year-over price appreciation and housing inventory changes, and what those statistics could mean for you heading into 2019. So for that piece, I'm going to be focusing on several different areas and towns in eastern Massachusetts where a lot of our current clients, past clients, and also followers and viewers currently live. If at the end of the video I don't happen to mention your town or you'd like data for a different specific area, please let me know you can comment below, reach out, email, text, whatever you prefer, and I'll be happy to respond directly to you with that information. So starting with mortgage interest rates. Since the end of the summer, there's been a lot of buzz in the news and from the media about how interest rates are going to be rising drastically. And yes, although we've experienced a rise since the all-time record lows of a year ago, buyers are still in a really good position if they're looking to lock in a rate on a mortgage in the near future. So looking at these trends from the past 3 months, interest rates had risen since the summer. And as you see here, they were at 4.89% in October, then took a solid jump up to 5.1% in November, before taking an even bigger drop to 4.83% just last week. However, looking at projections over the next 4 quarters, all 4 of the main mortgage banking institutions anticipate that a rise in the interest rates are going to be occurring throughout 2019. So what does this mean for home buyers and sellers? Well, if you're a buyer, it means that you're going to want to start getting active as soon as possible, if you haven't already, and figure out where you stand financially and lock in an interest rate on a mortgage at these lower rates before they go up as the year goes on. If you're a seller, it means that it would be in your best interest to get your house in the market as soon as possible, because while these interest rates are the lowest they're going to be for a while, there's going to be more buyers that are active in the market and they're active to buy your property. And this will give you the best chance to sell your home in the shortest amount of time for the highest price. Now, let's quickly go over some current real estate market stats. We're going to be, once again, looking at home sale price appreciation and for sale inventory over the past year. I'm going to be showing data for Massachusetts as a whole, then quick snapshots of Boston, Quincy, Duxbury, Hingham, Needham, and then Cape Cod. This first chart shows annual home price appreciation in Massachusetts since 1992. And as you can see, since 2012, right after the market crash of 2008, home prices have been steadily increasing. 2016 and 17, as you can see, were especially good years with appreciation over 6.5%. However, that's not really sustainable. And, it's about 4% now, which is nothing to be scared of. This also shows Mass as a whole, which, it'd be even stronger for eastern Massachusetts. Now looking at this next chart, this is for the Boston area, where price appreciation is even better, and it's at about 5.3%. Now, getting a little more specific, I'm going to run through the other areas and towns that I mentioned and look at year-over-year inventory and sales data for those areas. Starting with the Boston condo market, there are over 220 more listings on the market now than there were this time last year, which is pretty impressive, and that's an increase of over 40%. However, the average price of those listings is over 13% less than it was last year. Boston has experienced a slight increase in the number of homes sold and a 10% increase in the average sale price of those homes this year. The Duxbury market is much smaller sample size and hasn't experienced too many fluctuations since last year. However, there has been a $40,000 decrease in the average list price of homes that are currently on the market compared to last year. Looking at Quincy, Quincy has experienced a significant increase in the number of homes currently on the market, as well as a substantial decrease in the average list price for those homes. The year-over-year stats show strong growth in Quincy as the number of homes sold increased by more than 4%, and the average sale price increased by over 10% this past year. Now quickly looking at Hingham and Needham, both towns are experiencing solid increases in inventory over this past year. at 25% and 48% respectively, while both are also experiencing substantial decreases in the average list price of those homes that are currently on the market. Lastly, we're going to take a look at Cape Cod, and this includes all of Barnstable County. As you can see, the Cape has experienced steady increases in all 4 categories that we're looking at today. This is a good sign for both home buyers and sellers down there. So looking at these trends, almost every town or area that we just looked at shows that there were a higher number of sales and at a higher average sale price in 2018 than in 2017. However, these stats also show signs of the anticipated shift that's occurring in the market that I discussed in last month's video. That shift is where there's increasing inventory and slower price appreciation, which means a little leveling out of the market. This was shown by the inventory numbers that are currently up in almost every town right now than they were last year, and also because sellers are becoming more realistic and therefore prices are dropping somewhat to meet the market demand. So tying this all together, as I mentioned before, the winter market is going to be very strong for both buyers and sellers. As interest rates remain low, buyers should get active and get out there and lock in a mortgage interest rate before the rates go up. And sellers, you should get your homes on the market soon so that you have an opportunity to take advantage of this time period where buyers still have a good amount of purchasing power to purchase your home. So, if you have any questions about anything we discussed today, or you would like to talk about buying or selling your next home, please feel free to reach out to me by leaving a comment, post, sending me an email, text, however you prefer, and we'll find a time to talk about it very soon. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and have a great day.